Good morning. I'm Dr. Subhrangshu Dey. I'm the head of department cardiology of SNHRC. The World Heart Day, I wanted to talk about a very serious topic, ischemic heart disease, which happens to be the most common cardiovascular disease and unfortunately also has a very devastating impact on our society. Yesterday, I will start off with this incident. Yesterday in the morning, one 30-year-old patient came to our emergency with a massive heart attack, alcoholic. We took him up for an angioplasty in the afternoon, doing well now. But this case shows to us that the huge impact of this disease. And in this, I would like to mention the paradigm shift in ischemic heart disease in our country. When I joined my MBBS training in the 90s, ischemic heart disease was a disease of the elderly, mainly retired people in their 60s and 70s. Unfortunately, 2 decades, 3 decades later, it is not the same. These patients coming in their 30s and 40s are actually quite common. I've even stented a patient in his 20s last year. Now, we need to know why is this happening. One, as Indians, we are more genetically vulnerable towards heart disease. Why are Indians unhealthy? One reason, major reason being our food habits. We want to, the more all of us are consuming more unhealthy food, more junk food. None of us exercise. Most Indians do not exercise. They don't play any sports. They don't really go out for even a morning walk regularly. Substance abuse is very, very rampant, not only in cities and towns, even in villages. Many Indians smoke or abuse other tobacco products, and even alcoholism is becoming a big problem across all age groups. Along with this, we have very, very high incidence of diabetes, hypertension, and dyslipidemia, of which diabetes and coronary ischemic heart disease are like brothers in arms. You have one, you will have the other. And lastly, unfortunately, is the lack of awareness about our health. Most Indians do not go for regular health checkup. When we pick up someone with very high sugars in our OPD, most of the time the answer is they have never underwent any blood tests in the last few years. Along with this, I agree there is some lack of healthcare. It's rather maldistribution. Unfortunately, most of our healthcare is mostly in the cities and towns and not so in the villages. However, most of our rural population is any day still bigger than our urban population. Also the cost. But when it comes to cost, let me tell you, when I started off medicine, an angioplasty, an emergency procedure for the heart in case of heart attack would cost at least around 2 lakhs. Which means after 2 decades with the inflation, you expect it to be 4 to 5 lakhs now. But fortunately, that has come down. Now, a standard of care in any hospital can be given for 1 to 1.5 lakhs, which is very, very encouraging. And for that, I will want to thank our policy makers. Now, these are the problems. Now, what is the solution? Solution is to maintain health through prevention. Nothing like if we can change our lifestyle so that such catastrophic events do not happen. So eat healthy, go back to less of oily food, more of steamed food. The South Indian diet is actually good in that. Less of oily food, less salt, not too much sweet. Exercise. Now what exercise? At least walk for 30 minutes a day on all weekdays. That itself is enough for the heart. If you're a smoker, stop smoking straight away. That holds good for all other tobacco products as well. Drinking in moderation is okay, but moderation is again a very vague term. So best is not to drink. And be aware is very, very important, which means you should go for regular health checkups after the age of 40. If you are hypertensive or diabetic, then you should go regularly for a checkup every 3 months. Do the blood tests and be very compliant, which means take your medicines on time, and also please stick to your diet restrictions and your exercises. As I said, the morning walk. How are we helping in our hospital? One is prevention is always better than cure. So there are lots of camps being organized where we are taking care of, we are picking up diseases early. We are picking up lots of unknown diabetics, unknown hypertensives, dyslipidemics. By treating them early, we are preventing them from having an heart attack, where it's actually, when you come with a heart attack, some damage to the heart is inevitable. It's already too late. Here, the other thing is the cost of treatment is very, very affordable. It's affordable treatment. The standard of care is maintained. It's prompt. Our cath lab is 24/7. And the good thing is we are affordable, and with the government scheme, a patient even does not even have to pay a single rupee and gets the same treatment of care, same care like a patient who has to pay money, which is wonderful. So, as I said, I leave with the message that prevention is better than cure. So, all of us need to be careful with what we eat, how we exercise, not go into how to avoid tobacco and tobacco related products. Be very aware of our health, go for regular checkups, and with this, I'm sure the future will be better and brighter as far as cardiovascular health is concerned. Thank you for your patience here.